Hey and welcome back to a brand new video and yet another declutter video. I'm excited to get stuck into this one because it's not just a declutter video, but it's also a how to build an occasion capsule wardrobe. For me, an occasion, like the title kind of explains, it's occasional. It's stuff that I don't wear very often, and so I don't think I need to own as much as I do. My occasion wear is, at the moment, it lives in a suitcase and it lives in this cupboard under the stairs. Very Harry Potter-esque. It's literally doesn't get touched. I don't have it in my own wardrobe. This is our master bedroom. So I don't necessarily come in here very often and see my clothing. And so I don't really choose to wear it when the occasion arises. But I also know that I have more than I need. I even though it's in storage, I still want to have less things in storage in my house. I just want to kind of purge as much as possible, own a lot less stuff. I've mentioned this in so many videos recently that I just want to own less stuff. I just have this craving to have less stuff. So by tackling areas that, like I said, it's occasional, it's a kind of dressy wear, I don't really have that many excuses or reasons to wear this stuff. So it's a really easy place to start. And I apologize in advance if I keep looking off in this direction. I'm filming on a new camera and it has a flip out screen on the side rather than the top. So if at any point I'm kind of looking at myself to make sure I'm in frame or anything, I'm looking this way instead of this way. So you can tell. I'm looking at myself right now, you can totally tell. So I apologize. I'll look at you as much as I can. But yeah, so I'm just going to open out my suitcase now, dig through everything, and I feel like I literally was just texting my sister and I was like, I need to clear out my occasion wear wardrobe. I never wear it. I never get dressed up. And I said, I feel like I need about 3 outfits because I don't really go to any weddings. Like I've been to one wedding this year and it was my sister's and I was bridesmaids. So I had a bridesmaid's dress. One of my friends is engaged, but 2 at the moment have planned weddings or will be planning weddings. So I know that much. One of them, again, I'm also bridesmaid for, so won't be picking my own dress out of this suitcase anyway. And I just know that the occasions just don't come up for me to get that dressy. Or when they do, I really like to wear something a bit more simple, so a bit more in line with my style. So I might wear like a cool tank top or like a one shoulder tank top and a pair of my wide leg black trousers, which would be a very casual outfit for me as well. But when paired with a heel and a bigger earring, then it's dressy. That's how I get dressy. Or like jeans and a top and a heel. So I don't think I need this many options because I feel like the glitz and the glam, although there's a part of me that kind of wants to be that woman, I'm not her 99% of the time. So I just don't think I need to have that many options. Very long intro, but that's just kind of the backstory of why I feel like I don't need these things. Because already I know there's some sequins in there and things like that, some velvet, and yeah. Let's just dig in anyway. I'll go through everything. I'll talk through things. You can see my train of thought. And yeah, let's see where we end up, how many pieces I end up with. This dress I straight away want to keep because it's kind of one of those, it's a great one. It can be dressy, but it can also just be worn day to day with sandals or boots. And it's this knitted ribbed dress from Zara that I picked up last year. It's kind of a weird one. It's a very particular season for this one because it's such an open neckline. You're not going to wear it in the middle of winter because it's a bit cold. Maybe if I had a winter date night and I was wearing a big coat and a scarf, then I wouldn't wear tights with it, so it'd probably be a long boot situation. But actually, now that I've styled all of that in my head, I might be more likely to bring this out because I didn't really think about that before. But then in summer, it's not super ideal because it's very hot. It's knitted, it's long sleeve. I wore it in Paris last summer and I was roasting, but I love it. And I think I might just pop that there because it's one that I'd like to go and try on again and just see how it fits and maybe get some wear out of it soon. Okay, this is one dress that I feel like I want to keep, although I've only worn it about twice. It's the dress I wore the night I got engaged. It's also a piece that I bought while I worked in Net-a-Porter. Because I think I got it on the Outnet and had a bit more of a discount on top of that. So it's this rotate dress. It's navy, which is not always something I would choose, but I think it's such a classy, gorgeous dress. And it is that dress shape that I adore, long sleeve, A-line, V-neck, and a bit of ruching. So it's a very flattering style as well. So this is one I will 100% be keeping. And I think if I got invited to like a winter wedding, this would be a perfect piece to wear. So I absolutely would wear that again to someone's wedding or to a nice dressy event. And I think just because it's my engagement dress, apart from the fact it's such a gorgeous dress too, it's sentimental and I want to keep it, but I want to keep it because I want to wear it again. This is a dress I haven't worn in years. I bought it for Valentine's Day 2019 on Depop for a tenner. It's a 100% silk dress, lovely cowl neck, really nice. It's like maxi length, and actually now that I'm thinking about it, this like maxi, like satin maxi skirt vibe is really in at the moment. And I was thinking I wanted to make myself a maxi like slip skirt, but actually in the winter if I just wore a big chunky jumper over that with some long boots, that would give me that vibe of like the maxi skirt. So yeah, that could be kind of cool, except that it's like a silvery grey, which is a lot cooler than my typical vibe, but it could be worth trying on. I also think it's a very timeless piece, so I'd like to keep that too. And not necessarily everything I say now I'm going to keep, because if I say that about everything, then I'll end up keeping everything. But we're just going to kind of put things into piles of like things I think I'd like to keep, and then things that I think will just go. I mean, I'm already seeing a few things in here that I do really like. This is another dress, I don't even know if the brand exists anymore, Damsel, but it's just this gorgeous V-neck, black dress, midi length, really kind of like swooshy, and it has a little godet, or no, it's just like it's just kind of extra flouncy at the bottom. I wore this out on a date night earlier this year, I think. I absolutely love it, and I think this is the kind of thing that I would wear, yeah, for like something dressy, like a nice black dress, like a little black dress. So I'm going to keep that one as well. That being said, not all of these have to stay in the suitcase. Some of them can go into my wardrobe, because if they're ones that I might reach for a lot, like for a date night or things like that, if I just want to get a little bit dressed up, then I can choose to. Like this dress in the past I have worn with like boots and a roll neck underneath for like work or things like that, for a bit more dressed down. So some of them can be dressed down. It's the super dressy things that I just need to clear out a little bit. Okay, here's another sentimental one. This is my hen party dress, and it's another one I would like to keep, because I feel like I've had it in mind that I'd like to wear it to a wedding if ever the occasion came up. Come on, friends, get, you know, for those of you in relationships anyway, please get married soon. Yeah, I really like this dress. I remember when I bought it, it was kind of more expensive than I would typically pay for like a night out dress, or for like a dress that I only had in mind for like one thing. But it was my hen party, and I set myself this goal of like, if I can sell, I think it was a new ebook or something, and I was like, if I can sell 10 of those this week, I can buy it. I think it was within like a week or two, and I basically bought this dress out of like a bunch of ebooks being sold, which was amazing. So thank you to any of you who bought that in like, was it last year? Maybe it could have even been the end of like 2021. But yeah, so I love this. It's a really gorgeous fit. I think it could be amazing for a date night as well, if I ever had like a very dressy date to go on. And I think if I was going to keep one sequined item, it would be this. So, you know, it is hard to get rid of sentimental things. So yeah, let's see what else we can do. Okay, this is another dress that I love. I actually wore this one to my, like I did a little mini an engagement party kind of thing for me and my friends. We just had like a little brunch in my flat when I lived in my last flat, and I wore this dress, even though I literally wore it with like no shoes, because we didn't even go anywhere. I think I got engaged during like, yeah, it was 2020, so that is why we went nowhere. But this, I felt so good in it. The only thing is it's a little bit snug, but it was when I wore it that time, and I feel like it could even be a bit more snug now. So this is definitely one to try on. And again, I haven't worn it since then, so it's the first one that's going to go in the to try on to maybe get rid of pile. But it is such a stunning dress. Like, if I sell that, whoever buys it, I hope you feel as incredible in it as I did, because I just felt so good. So after my success with my navy rotate dress, I went and I bought this one, this snake print version, and I thought I would get more wear out of this because I could wear it a bit more casually. It's kind of more of a jersey, it's not sparkly. But I think I might have just fallen out of love with print in the last few years, and so it just really didn't get worn. And I think, as much as I don't want to part with it, because anytime I try it on I'm like, oh, I feel amazing, but then I don't actually wear it, I think I'm going to put this in the pile to potentially sell, even though I really don't want to. It's that shape that I love, long sleeve, v-neck, ruched, A-line. We'll see. When I try it on, I might just end up keeping it. Okay, here's another sentimental one. And I definitely think I need to keep this for like one more wear at least. But this was my second dress, my evening dress for my wedding. And obviously I'm never going to get to wear my wedding dress again. But I could wear this again. I mean, I keep saying date night. I don't really go on that many fancy date nights. But potentially, maybe it's just one that I need to, maybe some of these pieces actually need to be hung up in my wardrobe so that I see them and think, you know what, today is the day for a slightly dressier dress. So like something like this could easily be worn just with a pair of nice sandals, you know, for like a brunch, maybe not a barbecue because you can get ketchup all over it, but something cute like that. White dresses are hard to wear because it's not like I can ever earmark this for someone else's wedding, unless they specifically say, I'm going to wear pink and you have to wear white. That would be great if someone could do that. Until then, I will definitely keep this because I think this is probably another one that I saved up for to buy. Now, you're going to think this is the same dress. It's two different dresses. The first one is, and I did wear this last summer. I have worn this a little bit, and then anytime I wear it, people tell me how beautiful it looks because this is a beautiful dress. And I love the colour on me as well. I think it's really flattering. And it's one of those just like throw on and go pieces. It can be worn with sandals in the summer, which, to be fair, means I should have it in my wardrobe, not shoved in a suitcase, because it is technically summer. The sun, I've heard, is coming back. But it's one of those pieces you could dress up and dress down. Pair this with heels for a wedding, or, you know, when I say wedding, I kind of mean any dressy event. Wedding, christening, birthday party, night out, date night. Yeah, it's gorgeous, but equally I've worn this with my Converse and it looks really nice. But the other dress I showed you is one that I made myself for a wedding. So I kind of want to keep it because I made it, and it's very different. This is a high neck and it kind of has this like ruched details on this side. Yeah, so I made this kind of like ruching, like gathered piece. I'll try and pop a photo in as well. And again, I just adore this colour. I just really need to figure out which ones are worth keeping and which ones are not, because I don't wear them enough to justify keeping them all. Because obviously I'm going to think I want to keep them because they're so nice and beautiful, but if I'm not actually wearing them, what is the point? Also in here I have my pink trousers. I wore these the night before my wedding, so which is technically my surprise 30th birthday. And I wore it with a pink blazer, so it's kind of like as a suit. They didn't match perfectly, but it kind of worked. But I haven't worn it since. I love the shape of these trousers, but I just don't think this colour works for me in my wardrobe. It's a bit too pinky pink. It doesn't really go with a lot of my other like tops and things. Pink trousers, it's not just something I'm going to just throw on one day and like wear into work. So I don't think I'll be keeping these, although they are the most beautiful fit. They're kind of like a wide leg and a little bit cropped. So keep an eye out in Vinted for those. I think I'm selling the blazer as well because it's a bit too pale for me. I prefer a bit more of like a warm dusky pink, almost like an earthy pink, kind of browny. So yeah, just not for me. I have this pair of velvet trousers and I'm definitely going to keep these because I think when it comes to like Christmas party season, like when I mentioned I love a black wide leg trouser as a dressy outfit, a black wide leg velvet trouser is obviously going to be that more seasonal piece, but it's 100% feels like my style. I think I could just wear this with like a roll neck and boots, or like a little dainty heel. I feel like I wore these with like a little kitten heel before. It comes with a matching top as well, which I'll show you now. But yeah, they're very cool. I think they're totally worth keeping. Also because they're black, they're quite timeless. They could also be worn a bit more casually, but I think they're just too long for me to wear casually. I would need to probably wear something with a heel. But it comes with this kind of like long sleeve wrap top, which is a really cool cord, and I have actually worn them together. So I think when it comes to that time of year, this is a really good option, because a lot of the things I've just shown you have been dresses, and like trying to dress for party season in like bare arms and legs, it's just not realistic, and this is a really, really great piece. So when I said I needed 3 outfits, I feel like this would be one of those outfits that I would just 100% keep, because it's different. It's like a trouser and a top as well. And then if I was only to keep like 2 other looks, it would probably be like my sequin dress for my hen party, and like one of the silky dresses, like one of these or something, because that kind of like covers a lot of bases. However, maybe I'll keep like 5, 6, but I won't keep all of them. If I can even get rid of a third of these pieces, that would be great. What else do I have here? Oh, this. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm keeping this because I bought this last Christmas party season, and it was my Christmas party season dress that I loved, and you'll have seen it on my, I think I did like a 12 days of Christmas reels on Instagram. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, it's Gemma A. McLean. I'll leave on screen, and I'll leave a link down below. I always leave a link down below actually, in the description box. But this dress was just very me for party season. It's black, it's simple, it's so minimal, but then it just has this little strip of bling, and I love it. And it's very like Christopher Kane vibes when he kind of brought out all the like kind of like a beaded fringe. I think it looks so good. But I loved this with just kind of like a really sheer black tight, and a pair of heels or boots or something like that. I just adored it, and I loved wearing it, so I'm really excited to wear it again. And it's also a mini. I don't really have a lot of minis here, so I think when it comes to like Christmas party season, I can get away with having a few more options, because I'll actually wear them at that time of year. There's always parties to go to, or just reasons to dress up. It's more just like all the rest of the year, the other like 11 months of the year, that I need to kind of figure out why I have so many dresses when I have no occasions. Another, I think the last like actual kind of dressy piece, is a little cord as well. Don't know where my top is gone. I think I might have been wearing the top recently. But it's just these like kind of foil glittery high waist wide leg trousers. I think I need to try these on again, because these trousers are quite long and maybe a little big, so if they're too long then I'll probably just get rid of them. But they come with a matching top, and I think I really love like a dressy cord, because it just makes it really versatile. I could wear these with like a plain top, or I could wear them with a matching top, or I could wear them with like some knitwear to kind of give me those like glitzy festive vibes. I have worn the top before in like summer, which is like denim shorts or nice tailored trousers, so they can be versatile, but I just need to try it on and see if it actually works for me, because I only want to keep things that I like really, really love, because that's going to be the easiest way to get rid of stuff. Then I have this white blazer I don't think I've ever worn. I think I've been holding on to this to bring home from my mum. This is a really nice blazer, and it has this like ruched waist, which is really flattering, but it's just not really my style, but I think it could be hers. But I think she already has a white blazer that she lent me, but then maybe I can keep that one and she can have this one. It's kind of the same, but I just think the ruching is lovely, and I think this with like a nice blouse and a pair of jeans would be perfect for her. So maybe I'll just send her a picture of that one and see if she wants it, or any of my sisters, and see. I feel like I've also had this idea to like do like a swap shop with my friends and to just, you know, let them have first dibs on some of my stuff. But honestly, I'm kind of worried that if they bring stuff, I'll want it and then I'll end up with more stuff. So I think it's just easier to get rid of things than trying to like swap in some new things. But okay, I'm going to do a bit of a try on. I'll take you downstairs for that actually. We'll try them on. I could do them here actually if there's good light. We'll see. Maybe I will. I'll just do them here. Andrew has his mirror for his wardrobe. His wardrobe's just through here. We have like a little kind of ensuite, like an eave storage. But yeah, don't know how bright it's going to be there, but I think it's probably easier to just try things on here than trying to bring everything downstairs. So let's do that, and then I'll be able to decide what I keep, and then I'll be able to kind of put it all together like a little mini event wear, occasion wear capsule, and hopefully have like half the stuff in it. Okay, so the first dress I want to try on is the ribbed like knit dress that I said I could definitely wear more like day to day than just keeping it in my event occasion suitcase, and I do really love it. I'm just not sure if it's the kind of dress I could like get away with like wearing to work, and if I can't wear it to work, how can I get more wear out of it? The reason I probably couldn't wear it to work is because it's quite a wide open neckline and I don't feel like I could wear a bra with it, which I'm fine with when it's like day to day, I'm gonna meet friends or on a date or something, but I don't really want to go so braless to work or in the office. Yeah, I do really like it though. The other thing that usually prevents me from wearing it is when I just feel a bit bloated and then my stomach doesn't look flat, even though I know not everyone's is, or a lot of people's aren't. I'm just super conscious about it. But if I, suck in completely but then want to eat some food, I'll look like this. So that kind of stops me from wearing it. But I think I love it so much that I would really like to try wearing it and try not being so body conscious and just embrace how my body looks. But yeah, I love it. As soon as I put it on, I kind of remembered why I love it so much. I love this colour on me. I just love like a little red dress. I think it's so sexy. So yeah, it's definitely one to keep, but it's one that I need to kind of force myself to wear a bit more and to kind of just have the confidence to wear it as well. Okay, this dress does still feel incredible on, but I can definitely tell it's a little bit too tight for me. Because when I just completely breathe out, or when I breathe in, it feels really tight. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the slit in it. I love that it's A-line as well. It's like my best shape because it kind of just, everything goes just and gives me that like nice curve that I don't really have naturally. But yeah, it's super tight, really tight around the bust. Always takes a little bit more of a push to zip it up. I think it could probably be more like a 6 to an 8. And I think it was when I got it as well. I just really wanted to wear it. But yeah, I love it so much. I think the neckline is just gorgeous as well. So dainty. It's just a really sexy dress, but without being like overly sexy or like too sexy, whatever that is. I think the slit is lovely. Then the length just keeps it very like demure as well. Definitely going to be selling this one, unfortunately, but whoever gets it, so lucky. I'm just going to show you this neckline. It's just so nice. Yeah, you can tell I'm like, if I breathe in it looks okay, and then if I breathe out it's kind of a bit bulging. So this is the back of it as well. It's just plain, but to be honest, I think this is my kind of pink though. I do love this colour on me. But yeah, on to the next one. Okay, even as I look in the mirror, even though I said I was probably going to sell this, and then I put it on and I'm like, oh, but maybe I could keep it. It's just super sexy. I love the neckline. It's quite low, but then it doesn't really show anything because my chest isn't huge anyway. It just kind of shows off my tattoo, which I really love. It actually shows off like the whole thing, which is kind of cool. I love the slit in the leg. I love that it's A-line. I feel like it's quite a bold dress with a very bold print. It's definitely a bit of a statement, but I also feel like it's kind of timeless. I could wear this probably in like 10 years. Obviously I don't know what the trends are going to be like then, but I feel like I don't care. It's not necessarily that it's on trend either. It's just a sexy dress that if I ever really just needed something really show-stopping, like this would be it. So I feel like I really don't want to sell it. I'm not sure if I'd even get what it would be worth on Vinted, because obviously it's a designer dress, but then I feel like because I'm kind of attached to it as well, I'd want to get, I don't know, it's just a tough one. It's gonna have to be TBC, or maybe I'll put it up, and if it doesn't sell, I'll just be happy and I can keep it. Okay, so I know I'm supposed to try and get rid of things, but I try on this dress and I just feel so sexy in it again. I feel so good, and I don't really want to get rid of things that make me feel like that. First of all, I love this neckline. I love how it sits kind of like off the shoulder and the back. It just kind of, I just love a halter style on me anyway. That's why I made this dress. I just really wanted this shaped dress. I probably made the slit a bit high, but I kind of love it. I think this would be really cool over like a bikini in summer, on summer holiday, or just like worn on summer holiday with a pair of sandals. So maybe I just need to like take it out of my occasion wardrobe, put it into my summer wardrobe, and see if it works well in there. But it could also still be kept for, like, it's versatile. Like I could wear it with sandals, but I could wear it with heels. I'd really like to get to wear this again. The back of it's really nice too. Just kind of like ties. Very simple. It's very easy to throw on. It's kind of just like, don't wear a bra with it. And then it's just got this ruching, so it's really flattering. It's kind of ideal for if you want to eat loads of food. And then it has this, just this detail. So, I mean, right, so I can suck in my stomach completely. Looks fine. I can let it out completely. It hasn't really changed much from the front. Like, it's still kind of disguised. Even if on the side it looks a bit more. But yeah, so I love this dress, and I think because I made it, I can't just replace it if I get rid of it. Like if I wanted it back, I can't just replace it. Could make it again, but it's a lot of work. I feel like maybe I keep this one. I'm gonna need your help, I think, because I can't keep everything. I don't want to keep everything, and that was the whole point of this. Okay, here's one I could potentially get rid of, even though I love it. I have loved it. Haven't worn it, at least I don't think I've worn it in the last year, maybe not even 2, but I have worn it a good bit before that when I first got it. Got it on Depop, I think, in like 2019. I love it. It fits really nicely. It's very like, it's kind of sexy in like a really demure ladylike way, which to be honest isn't necessarily my style, but I like that sometimes in a dress when you want to feel a bit different. It's a length that I don't normally like on me. It's kind of just below the knee. I usually hate it, to be honest, but with this I really don't mind it. And I think it just fits so nicely. But at the same time, I haven't been wearing it. There's no sentimental value to this. I didn't make it myself. I didn't wear it for any special occasions. I feel like this is one I could sell. Yay. Okay, as much as I feel kind of lovely in this, and it's silk and it feels so nice on my skin, I think it's one I could also part ways with. It's super dressy and super gorgeous, but I don't necessarily think I'm going to have the occasion for it coming up anytime soon. I also don't feel like it's one that if in the future I needed I couldn't replace. It's just like a gorgeous slip dress. The back is obviously so nice, like it's so low and lovely, and I just love how thin the straps are. They're so delicate and dainty. Let me just show you. Just so thin. Focus on me. Yeah, they're just so thin and lovely and delicate. Grey isn't necessarily my colour. It doesn't kind of make me pop as much as like those like yellow mustard dresses do. And to be honest, I have another silk dress. It's like a black long sleeve. I kind of tend to keep it in my everyday wardrobe because I do kind of dress up with a big jumper or some boots and roll neck underneath, that kind of thing. So maybe that has replaced this one, because I did get that later, and it's long sleeve, so I get more wears out of it. So maybe this can go, even though it's just such a stunning dress. I just don't see an occasion to wear it anytime soon, in like the next year or two, that like these things couldn't sort for me. I think this is just turning into a try on of all the dresses. This is a definite keeper. I feel so fab in this. It's so dressy. It's definitely like the dressiest so far anyway. I've got one more dressy one to try on. This is probably still the dressiest just because it's sequins. But you know what? I remember when I wore it and I got it first, I remember thinking, these are the softest sequins I've ever worn. Like, it doesn't scratch my arms, which a lot of the time it does when you have like a strapless or a short sleeve sequin dress. It's so soft. It has this ruching here, so it's extra flattering. It's got this little slit in the side, so it's just really like sexy, but again it's a midi length, so I think it's like the perfect length as well. It's a little bit caught in itself, but I just love this kind of off shoulder detail as well. This is the kind of shape I had for my wedding dress. It was kind of fun to mimic it with my hen dress, but like I said, I'm never going to get to wear my wedding dress again, but this I can definitely wear. And then it has this extra drapey bit, which is nice. And then I suppose I could kind of wear it like this, but it's just not as stunning. And if I wear it like this, don't need a bra with this one. It is a bit too roomy in here, to be honest. I think I did wear a bra with it just to fill some space. I could probably get it a little bit altered. I just think I didn't have time before my hen. There's lots of room in there. But yeah, I love it. This could definitely be one for just some really fancy. This is like my one for like a really fancy occasion. I'll just keep one good dress. Okay, next up is my evening dress for my wedding, which was quite it's not a casual dress, but it's quite a casual one. I just kind of wanted something short that I could dance in, so it comes like that ankle grazer length. Yeah, pretty much on my ankle, and it has this lovely slit. It's very straight fit, which is not something I tend to choose a lot. I like something a bit looser, A-line even, but I adore this dress. I think it's the neckline that does it for me. If I can, yeah, look at that. It just looks so good. I think it's really flattering on my bust as well, like my bust size. But the only thing that scares me is that this bit sometimes just wants to, like, because it is naturally flipped out, I feel like it's just going to flip completely. But yeah, I just think this is so nice. This super square neck as well with the straps that kind of come to here. I just think I just want to wear it today. Yeah, so I can't wait for the opportunity to wear this one. It's going to be nice. I know this is like, because it's white, you can probably barely see it from back here, but just love it. Okay, I feel like I've got one or two more I could try on. This is basically just ends up being a try on of all my kind of occasion dresses, but sometimes it's fun to see people's dressy stuff and not just always like their everyday capsule wardrobe. At least I hope it has been fun. Okay, this dress again looks very similar to the other yellow one that I have, but it's a little bit more yellow, or kind of like, I feel a bit like Belle from Beauty and the Beast in this, the colour of it. So stunning. I really like the scoop neck as well. I feel like I don't have that kind of detail in any of the other dresses. The other ones are kind of like high neck or V-neck. So this is quite nice, and it's just a very easy to wear dress. Obviously it's a massive creases right now, but it's just very easy. And, you know, stick on a little pair of heels, stick on some flat sandals. I think this is like my colour as well. Just like a really nice yellowy colour. Yeah, I kind of love it. I think it's bias cut as well. Yeah, bias cut, so it's quite stretchy this way. So it just really hangs lovely. And I just don't think I ever want to get rid of it until I grow out of it or get sick of the colour maybe, seeing that I have two dresses like this. But I just think it's worth keeping for a little bit longer. Yeah, I'll definitely wear this kind of, you know, more relaxed. I don't really know why I didn't bother to put it in my wardrobe this summer. I think I just maybe have a few too many dresses. Maybe it won't stay forever, but for now I think I like it enough. Maybe I'll put it into my wardrobe and aim to wear it, and then if I don't, but I'm sure it will. Okay, this dress is that kind of ruffly, flouncy little number that I had. It's just quite different. I don't think any of the other dresses had sleeves, or like a half sleeve. Some have full sleeve, but this is kind of, it's just different. And to be honest, I feel more grown up in this. Like I feel like it's a grown up sexy. Like it's very sophisticated. Yeah, I love the neckline. It's a low-ish V, but you can't see any cleavage really. You can literally just see the top of my tattoo and that's it. And then I like this sleeve is sheer, that kind of helps. I just think, I don't know, I just feel very like a mature kind of sexy in this, and it's very roomy. I think it's a size bigger than what I'd normally take, but that just makes it feel a bit nicer. Yeah, and I think this is bias cut as well. I don't know, but it's very roomy and nice. And even though it has this bow on the front, which is kind of weird, I kind of like it. Like, I don't know, there's just something about this dress that makes me kind of feel a little bit fabulous. Maybe I just need to put these things in my wardrobe more often and then tell Andrew that we are going on more dates because I need to wear these dresses. But yeah, it's a keeper, of course. I love this dress. I say it's a navy. Maybe it's more of like a blue because the way the glitter picks up on it, obviously you can see a lot more blue than navy, and I feel like it really suits my complexion. Like, I don't know if you can really tell. I don't know if I'm even in focus. I just feel like this really suits me. When I look in the mirror, I feel like I glow a little bit. So that's why I think it suits me. Again, we've got the V-neck, the long sleeve, the A-line shape, the ruching. I remember when I first got this dress and I tried it on and I sent a picture to my sister, and I can't remember if it was me or her that said, you know when you stand like that in a dress that you are feeling amazing. And I think it was like literally like this kind of pose. And yeah, I felt amazing. As soon as I put it on, I was like, yeah, this is the dress that I'm going to wear. Obviously, technically did not know I was going to get engaged that night, but it was our 10-year anniversary. I was pretty hopeful. I was like 90% sure it would happen. So yeah, bought this for the occasion. I'm glad I did, because it did happen. And then also my engagement ring is a sapphire, like a blue sapphire. So it kind of went. Didn't know that obviously, but yeah. So this is always going to be a keeper for me until I grow out of it. Maybe I can hand it down to like my daughter. But yeah, I love it, and I just need the occasion to wear it. Maybe it's not my wardrobe that's the issue, maybe it's my social life that needs some work. Yeah, let's work on that actually. Thought I'd try this one on as well, just to show you the kind of the difference that like a little trouser two-piece gives. Even these trousers have pockets, so I feel pretty cool in this outfit. I think last time I wore it was probably not a year ago yet, but in and around that. I had darker hair, and I think with a bit of blonde I even prefer it on me. I think the blonde against just wearing black brightens it a little bit, of course. But yeah, it's super cool. I feel like I guess I feel cool in this outfit. Like, I don't feel cool in any of those ones, but I feel a little bit more like relaxed. Probably the trousers, be able to put my hands in my pockets. Like with a little kitten heel could really complement this, or even a strappy heel. I think I wore it with boots last time because I was kind of going out in London, doing a little bit of walking, but yeah, this is very cool. Because it's a wrap style as well, it's kind of adjustable, like I don't have to tie it so tight. And then the trousers are super high-waisted. I have them like pulled right up, but you know, they're stretchy as well, so they're super comfy. So this is just kind of like wearing a big giant pair of pajamas that look really chic, and that you can just kind of wear on a night out. And it's warm because it's velvet, and it's long sleeve, and I do feel really kind of bundled up, so perfect for like winter events, I think. Yeah, and I just feel like when I wore this last time I did feel overdressed, but I tend to show up to things a bit overdressed anyway compared to my friends, so kind of like it though. So yeah, this is the last one I'm going to try on. What I need to do now is sort out what I'm going to do with the pieces that I'm keeping. I would really like to dedicate an area of my wardrobe to it, but realistically don't have any like really long hanging space. I know, I'm thinking in my head I could get another section for my wardrobe, but don't really want to have to do that, and I don't really think I have a room either. Yeah, I definitely don't have room, but I want to do something with it. So we'll see. It'd be nice to just have a few of these pieces like out in the open, not necessarily in a suitcase shoved in there. Maybe they can get their own little like packing cube or something, so it's a bit more condensed and not just, and then maybe I can store it in my actual, say it's downstairs, then I can store it in my wardrobe, like the top shelf or something, could be an option. Yeah, I just want things to be more accessible, less shoved away. I feel like that's just like not good energy to just shove them away in there, so yeah, I feel like I want to wear this for the rest of the day now. And that's the thing, this is a very comfy piece that I could just wear anytime. Probably not in the middle of summer, but it's an awful day outside and I'm kind of feeling cold and I had to take my dressing gown off to film this video, so yeah, maybe I am just going to stay on this for a little while. I have more decluttering to do in my actual wardrobe. I might go and do a little video now of like, I want to do kind of a mid-season switch over. Like, I'm not switching over to my autumn wardrobe yet, but I do feel the switch, a little switch needs to happen. Like, some things need to come out and some things need to go. But maybe it's not worth filming because I feel like it'll be a bit all over the place. It's like I need to bring out, anyway, that's a whole other topic. It's just the weather here is just messy. It's only August, but I think I've heard that hotter weather is coming and that it's going to be like heat waves to like October, which is scary and I don't like it. But it just means that there's no point having an autumn wardrobe yet. But today is really cold and rainy and miserable, and it makes me want all the knitwear and all the jeans and all the boots. So we're just stuck in that in-between bit where it's just really impossible to get dressed. Long story short, I've got a bit more decluttering to do downstairs before I can sort out where I'm going to pack these or store these. If I get that done soon, I will insert this at the end of the video. But if not, I will end the video here. Thank you for bearing with me. Let me know what you think I should, if there's anything else you think that I could do without. Like, I know it's nice, but I want to get rid of as much of the stuff as possible. So if there's anything you think like, oh, you shouldn't have got rid of that, you should keep it, I probably don't need that, or I might actually keep it. But if there's anything that I've kept and you're like, you know what, you could get rid of that because of this, this and this, that I will welcome. I'll welcome all your comments, let's be real. I appreciate them all, but yeah, help me declutter. Let me know if you are on a little bit of a decluttering journey, because it'd be nice to talk to some people who are. I literally just have this craving to just have less stuff, be more minimalist, or be minimalist in any way. Just get rid of everything, have a really nice, calm, empty, tidy house. That would be the dream. Okay, I'll talk to you all really soon.